Hi, I'm Roberto. Welcome to my channel, Riffing Off My Life. I like to climb, but not in the way you might think. I climb trees to discover, to find the possible portal to another plane, like Milo from the Phantom Toll Booth, climbing the stairs to nowhere. Life is a continuum to some, and to others it is everything, everywhere, all in the same instant. What I'm going to attempt is a presentation of randomized existence, as experienced by non-objective, inarticulate, floating particles of being, to whom some experiences are phenomenological, and some just imposed by being. Perhaps there will be poetry and perhaps free writing, but I hope no repetition, except where a pattern needs to be. To wit, like a scene from a flickering screen, watch the frames go by and see if the pareidolia takes effect. When you're presented with things that may or may not be faces of humans or the nearest equivalent. The takeaway here is tone down your expectations, but feel free to contribute your own meaning to this attempt at something that may just be nothing, but at least it is words and images and sounds. Please enjoy. From the earliest moments of my recallings, as I said, I liked climbing, but I also liked jazz music, and so I tried both. In the former case, I excelled. In the latter case, I merely dabbled, and that as a consumer, a listener, and an unkempt, culturally illiterate one at that. This is a clipping of the radio program that started me on the path to jazz appreciation. It taught me the basics. The radio show, not this ad. It taught me the basics of a nominal membership in the institutional world of jazz appreciation. Its host, Shelby Shapiro, taught me such things as the existence of gut bucket blues. Jazz supplanted my love of Led Zeppelin and progressive rock. You might not realize this, but the ideas that took hold in your teens color much of what you will pine for all your life. Or it may be that your teen self was prescient and anticipated all the joy and meaning that could be compressed and summarized in your old age. Regardless, you will always carry a torch for what you think you may have missed out on. Some kind of mythical state of being that is easily translated into your favorite place to hang out when you were enjoying store-bought candy with a school friend at a hideout in the abandoned ruins of a house. There you shot the shit and kissed the breeze of youth, traded dumb jokes, and shared from the bounty within your communal mason jar, sealed and stored in a hollow block and covered with a rock. Inside was the tomoe rice candy, or the sour plums, or the pixie candy that you both squirreled away from your last visit to the corner store. These days I pine for the innocence of youth and the relatively low stakes of existence back before the veil got lifted by what most have experienced since man first crawled from the mud, that life is ugly, hard, and complicated. But life is also simple and beautiful. Let's look around, shall we, at where it is we took a left turn from our previous world order. There, wars and rumors. Here, dissipation and wanton self-forgetting. But this is no place to dwell, for I understand the desire of escape or wanting, always craving transcendence and peace. Is it possible to achieve this before our mortal coil is terminated? And if so, will it truly transform our reality to be what it is and should always be? And now I just want you to play along with my character, a traveler on a path. So sit back, relax, enjoy, be pleased if not happy, be mad or sad as the occasion arises. If you don't already know, it might be helpful to search for any examples of nirvana and how you should feel about it. You can also be the agent of your own fantasy, a wizard, warrior, or dragon. What was it that changed from the time you were a kid to now when you no longer have wonder for the timeless or the useless? From the time that I was 4, I learned to draw the world around me, or so I was told by my mom, who heard it from my aunt. I loved to draw, and boy could I draw back then. But you may be wondering, when did I learn to love climbing? I will read for you this poem about the time I climbed up an old tree, which was actually a giant about to take its afternoon walk. I call it Climb. Tall avocado tree next to our house. Little did I know, it was rotted at the base, ready to fall over. While on it I moved, like the forest swarming as Washizu fell. It walked toward the house, as if late for the moot at Durndingle in Fangorn. I felt like flotsam, not anchored, that my giant conveyance might bear me away forever. Fortunately, it was close enough that its full weight was not borne by the house. The tree apparently was only resting, conserving its energy for a much longer hike. My mother saw it all from the kitchen window. Like any mother, she will set the record straight on the son's survivability of great heights and flights of fancy. Here we must part ways. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, have a good day, appreciating the things which keep us human and humane, and that keep you sane, grounded, fed, and clothed. Enjoy your environment and help keep it beautiful. Do what you can to spread peace and good faith. Be kind to one another. Hi, it's me again, Roberto. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Also, click the notification bell so you don't miss any new updates of upcoming material. Thanks, bye.